try to be in a relationship with them. And this is why you have that conflict. They are not attracted to you, but they want those qualities. They want to be treated like a queen. They want you to follow them. They want you to give them all their attention. And this is what has some of you guys confused.
And most of you guys can't satisfy women sexually, which means the bulk of your value stems from how much money you make. On top of that, a lot of cis-het men don't even like women, so why are we acting like this isn't a two-way street? The same way women will enter relationships with men solely for money is the same way in which men enter relationships with women for consistent sex.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out, which are typically around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself, because I'm only talking about bad women that do bad things to good guys. With no further ado, let's get to it.
Man, let me tell you something. Sometimes you guys are confusing silly women who are not really women. They're in womanly bodies, but they're little girls in their mind. I have experienced and watched grown females who actually have good men and will treat them like crap, all because they have a ignorant mentality. Now, there's many different reasons and excuses. Some of us are attracted to drama. We're attracted to toxicity. And literally, we are dealing with baggage from past relationships or what have you. And we will literally have a good man and push him away. We will treat them like they are a secondary option. They will give all the attention, and we won't give back the attention that we're given.
And she's absolutely right. But you guys have to understand, a lot of you guys are not aware of a woman's red flags at the beginning. So this is how you get caught inside of a woman's web. You're unable to see these red flags within her when you first meet her, because you're always chasing infatuation. I have told men and I have told women consecutively that if you are not programmed to be a husband, you're going to have a hard time dating. If a woman is not programmed to be a wife, she's going to have a hard time dating, and she's going to have a hard time marrying also, because you don't know what to do. In order for you to structuralize a family, it has to be taught, and you have to see it. Majority of the world and majority of people that come from single parent homes, you're not used to the emotion of what you think a relationship is supposed to be. So someone has to tell you what a relationship is, and you're trying to mimic what you see on TV, but TV is trying to mimic to you what a perfect relationship is, but there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. You have to be able to choose someone, and you and them have to be on the same accord in the relationship with the same common goal. That's the hard part. Most guys are going to marry the girl that turns them on the most and that they want to have sex with. And most women are only going to marry the guy that gives them the best contract.
All because you are dealing with a damaged little girl, not a woman. Any woman who's telling you that you're too good to be true, that you're too perfect, run far, far away. Because those are the women that will damage you. And then you don't even want to deal with women who have the integrity, who have the smarts, who have the loyalty, who have everything that you want. There's women out here like myself who would love to be with the so-called you too perfect dude. The problem is, what a lot of women will do is settle for a man that they're not attracted to and try to be in a relationship with them. And this is why you have that conflict. They are not attracted to you, but they want those qualities. They want to be treated like a queen. They want you to follow them. They want you to give them all their attention. And this is what has some of you guys confused.
She's absolutely right. I've always told guys, hurt people hate hurt people. When women start dating guys that they are not attracted to, they're dating these type of guys to get their confidence back, because those guys are going to place her on a pedestal. That's what a lot of you guys have done, is that you've been with these women, right? And when it comes down to pillow talk, she sits around at pillow talk and she starts telling you why she's combative It's because of the past relationships, the past drama she's had with other men. She's trying to protect her heart. When she starts telling you nice guys that, what you start to do is you start to go into super simp mode where you're like, I gotta prove to this woman I'm nothing like these previous guys that she told me about. But what you're not realizing is she's telling you that so you give her the confidence to do you wrong. And then when you put her back on the pedestal, she leaves you for the guy that she's initially attracted to. This is why I tell a lot of men, you must know your league. You must know exactly what type of woman likes you. Me, I know what type of woman likes me. Can I go and chase the beautiful girl? Yes, but that's a headache. The type of girl that likes me are like 5, 6s, and 7s. And I'm okay with 5, 6s, and 7s. Because when you look outside your door, majority of the relationships that are actually lasting are from people who are 5, 6s, and 7s. 8, 9s, and 10s, that's a fantasy. That's what everyone wants to be. And if people cannot get in that 8, 9, and 10 category or get in their money $500,000 a year plus, they feel depressed and they always feel like they could do better. That's one of the biggest mistakes that people make when finding love, is that it's based off of superficialness and one is always using the other.
Because you have been with a silly woman who you've been giving all that attention to, and they tell you that, you giving me too much attention, you know, blah, blah, blah. That is not true. The reason they're saying that is because they aren't fully attracted to you. Because if it was a man that they were fully attracted to, they would want that attention. They would want you blowing up their phone. They would want you texting on 24/7. They would want you up under them because they like men who do that.
Okay, that's where I disagree with her at. What you have to understand about a woman's brain, the only guy that she's going to want blowing her up all the time, calling her all the time, wanting to sleep with her all the time, is the guy that's not doing it. She wants it done when a guy is not doing it. When a guy is doing it, whether she's attracted to him or not, she's going to lose respect for the man and she's not going to like him no more. This is why you see a lot of guys who may be good looking, attractive with money, still may have women problems because he's giving her too much attention and too much love, and then she falls out of love and attraction for him. Remember, this is why you see good looking guys single. It's because it's going to boil down to your attitude. She only wants to be worshipped when she's not being worshipped.
But when they are settling for a man who they are less attracted to, all those things become an irritant. So don't get it confused. You all have put women in this so-called category when you're really talking about little girls who don't know what they want. Don't confuse us with them, okay? A real woman wants a man to be all up in her business, all up about her, all showing love and affection. We want that. Little girls who don't know what they want don't want that.
I agree with her, but I'm also going to go back into my initial statement and tell you that women only want this when they're not getting it. If you wake up every day and you tell a woman that she's pretty and that she's this and that she's that, at some point she's going to get sick and tired of you. Remember, women are like the world. Everything that's bad is good. Everything that's good is bad. She's always attracted to the things that are going to be bad for her because it gives her excitement in her life. And it does the same thing to you guys. A lot of you guys got hurt by the wrong woman because you have nothing going on in your life. And that wrong woman gave you excitement in your life. All right, next video is going to be a woman claiming, it's going to be a woman that says, most guys cannot satisfy women in the bed, which is why women are using men for money. Let's get to it.
Because you're a female, have some money. Because you followed me back.
I'm going to try to say this as delicately as I possibly can, but money is quite literally the only thing a lot of cishet men bring to the table. No, because really think about it. Most of you guys can't stay faithful. Most of you don't possess emotional intelligence, so women are left doing the emotional labor in the relationship. Most of y'all don't carry your weight when it comes to the housework or the children.
Keep in mind, guys, she is talking about the type of guy that women normally show the most loyalty to, which is always the wrong type of guy. You gotta realize, they try to put guys down, especially a black woman, But a black woman is the only type of woman that talks about the type of guy she's gonna have a child with.
And most of you guys can't satisfy women sexually, which means the bulk of your value stems from how much money you make. On top of that, a lot of cis-het men don't even like women, so why are we acting like this isn't a two-way street? The same way women will enter relationships with men solely for money is the same way in which men enter relationships with women for consistent sex.
And I'm gonna have to agree with her on that. A lot of you guys are chasing the wrong woman because you have no control over your desires, which is why we preach a no-fap. What is a no-fap? That's when you're not jerking off. As long as you guys are complaining about women during the day and before you go to sleep, you're jerking off to the same type of woman that you're complaining about, you're going to always be in this loop and your desires are going to always take over your body and you're going to always find yourself chasing women for sex, trying to be nice for sex, trying to impress her for sex. You got to control your desires. She is absolutely right. A woman could see through that. Learn, guys, control your desires and you'll control the way a woman treats you.
Women don't seek out men with money because we're just manipulative users by nature. It's because we see through men, and we know that if we attach ourselves to someone who barely sees us as a person, we may as well be getting something out of it.
The moral of the story here, guys, the dynamic between men and women have a lot of sorting out to do, but all of this is all premeditated and it was always planned out to the type of world that we live in. Now, relationships are doomed because it has to be population control. No one feels the need to actually chase the opposite sex because everyone has mastered pleasing themselves and everyone has a work ethic to pretty much take care of themselves. As a single man, you can live off of $30,000 a year and live a wonderful life. But if you decide to get married and you decide to have kids, now you have to have money to take care of the family, to take care of the kids, do things with the family trips. Now you need up to $150,000, $200,000 a year. And in times that we're in now, even that's not enough money. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. All right. And I'm going to leave you with this woman on the plane hitting a white guy. Let's get to it.